Here we are again. It's the next chapter of the Adventures of Odysseus. If you remember, last time Odysseus and his men had to sail past the sirens who were calling him through their song, but their song just led them to crash on the rocks and be eaten if they followed the advice of the song. They were drawn to it. Odysseus wanted to hear it, so he got his men to tie him to the mast and block their ears with wax. They managed to get past, which is good news, but further trouble awaits. Beware, there are some more icky bits here. It's also the shortest chapter I've ever read, I think, and it's only 3 pages long. It's entitled Torment and Trial, and if you remember, Tiresias and Circe have both warned about the perils that lie ahead, including this creature here. This would be Scylla, who's the dragon that lurks in a cliff that they have to go past, and the strait is a narrow stretch of water. The other side of that stretch of water is the whirlpool. They've got to try and stay out the whirlpool. Charybdis, its name is. So they've got to try and stay away from the whirlpool, which means it's going to take them closer to Scylla. So I think, I might be wrong, but I think the expression caught between a rock and a hard place comes from this particular story. I could be wrong. Anyway, chapter 7, Torment and Trial, icky bit alert. When the sail filled again, we knew we were safe. My men untied me. I didn't have long to regain my composure. Soon a rock column rose above the horizon, the sides smooth, the summit shrouded in smoke. I walked between the benches with a brave word for each of my companions. Then I stood before them and said, "My friends, these straits we approach pose us a great danger, but surely no greater than the Cyclops, and we defeated him. Helmsman, steer a course towards the column of rock to port is the left-hand side. There is a whirlpool to starboard is the right-hand side. Oarsmen, your lives depend on the strength of your arms." I didn't tell them about the dragon who waited for us on top of that tower. If I had, they would have hidden wherever they could, and I needed the strength of every man to break the whirlpool's grip. Clever thinking. Despite Circe's warnings, I put on my breastplate and a helmet. I took a spear in each hand and scanned the smoke, hoping that I could fend off Scylla before she struck. Circe had definitely said that there was no way that they would be able to survive, and that the 6-headed dragon would take 6 of his men. Then the air became clammy. The ship shook. The water around us was white, hissing and boiling. We saw the whirlpool. She was magnificent and beautiful, awful and terrible. Bit now repeat sentence there. She sucked down the ocean with such ferocity that we glimpsed the seabed. Then she spat it into the sky so it fell on our cheeks like salty rain. We watched her, transfixed. Then the dragon struck. Quick as a thought, she lunged from her cave. Each of her 6 savage heads plucked one of my men from his bench. When they screamed, I turned and looked. For a moment I glimpsed her ancient mocking eyes, her fiery skin, the flailing limbs of one of my friends between her jaws. And then she was gone into the smoke. I fought in a war for 10 years. I saw men do awful things to other men, but I never saw a sight as terrible as that. They died screaming my name. The sound of their screams still haunt my dreams. That is the end of the chapter. There is Scylla and Charybdis, the men bravely trying to row between the two, but not actually knowing that the dragon, as part of the deal to get past, was to take 6 of them, 1 for each head. Something that Odysseus found very difficult to deal with. He'd just gone up in my estimation slightly. Anyway, I will read chapter 8, but not right now. You'll have to come back another time for that. I'm in school soon, so I won't be able to read for a couple of days, so apologies for that. But I will pick up again very, very shortly, and it'll be chapter 8. Until then, stay safe, take care, keep in touch. Bye for now.